Hey everybody, and welcome to the Horry Sheet Show and the Flatsmackers Live for another episode of Flatsmacking in the Tesla. Now, if you're a new viewer here and you have no idea what I'm doing, first of all, let me make sure that our Facebook family is involved. Let me get the link pulled up for all that. But if you're brand new and you have no idea what I'm doing, okay, let me give you the rundown real quick. We're going to go to Chat-roulette.com tonight, and what that site is if you have a webcam, you hit the start button with your webcam and you get thrust into somebody else's webcam, okay? You just get randomly put into a conversation, and it's either some guy playing with their junk or not. That's all I'm going to say. Let me make sure that I can pull up the chat for the Facebook, so give me just a second. You're going to hear a little echo because that's kind of what happens. Randomly put into a conversation. Yes, I know. There's some guy playing with their junk. Yes, thank you for repeating that. All right, so here we go. I got everybody. Hey, Michelle, how's it going? Alicia Cates here. Shauna Collins. Kilo Bravo, how's it going? Better than New Year's, says Kilo Bravo. Yeah, the suspense is killing me. Oh, man. Blue balls in space. Yeah, if you just knew how exciting and hilarious this could be, you might just have blue balls right now. Because I know, and there's a lot of people that really love this. And you know, all I'm going to say is you guys don't have to see what I have to see. So I don't know how you could. Well, I guess you could enjoy it a lot more than me. I'm certainly not enjoying this. No, it's funny. It really is. So let's see what I can do. But what I'm going to do, okay, so I said, yeah, I have to, you know, I see a whole bunch of guys playing with the junk, but when I finally get to somebody that's going to talk, we have a great conversation, or at least they try to tell me I'm stupid and hit next. But whatever the case, I have to be ready to switch off of that screen and not show you guys whatever chat roulette's going to give me next. You know, that's the hardest challenge here, and that's why I don't do it on the Horry Sheet Show channel. But I'm going to show them, if you want to take a look at the description of the video, or maybe you actually don't see it on the Facebook. I don't know what you guys see on the Facebook description, but I have a couple of different things that I would like to hit them with. It's either going to be space bubbles, the fake ISS backflips, photoshopped clouds, reused CGI cloud layers, or satellites being launched by balloons. And if you have something else, pop it in the chat, pop it in the Facebook, and I'll go ahead and read it. If you're on the Flatsmackers Live channel, please migrate over to the Horry Sheet Show channel if you want me to read what you're saying, because that's where I'm monitoring the chat, and I'm monitoring that and Facebook tonight. So here we go. Woo! Are you guys ready for this? All right, I've had a couple of beers, so I'm a little loose already, but you know what that sound means. Drink it if you got it. It's random webcam chat, says MIDI-HC. Hey, everybody in the chat. Anonymous guest, what's chat roulette? Yep, I just explained it. It's just a random chat system. Monitor this, Horry. What is that? Yes, monitor that beer. I got you, bro. Stall. Soldier Boy, tell him. Hey, got the new dance for y'all. Call it Soldier Boy. You gotta punch it, crank it back 3 times from left to right. Soldier Boy up in this hole. Watch me crank it, watch me roll, watch me... What? I don't exactly know what you're saying. All right, guys, here we go. That's my little intro music. You like that? So chat roulette. I scroll up. Let me get it exactly where I need to be. Thank you. Thanks for that share. Love. All right. I got a smile for the camera. I gotta keep it in one spot. For some reason, I have a habit of just rolling it up and down. All right. Let me turn on my virtual cam so it collects my face. Now, when I do this, I have to go in character. So now I have to be, let me get all right in the chair. So I have to go in character. I have to drink my beer. I have to look at the, you know, there might be E.T. Transversing the moon over here. So you never know. Huh. Let me smile away. All right, connecting to a partner. Here we go. Hello. What's up? How's it going? You want to be on the TV and say hi to everybody? I would love for everybody to see that face. Can you make it again for the TV? Here you go. Say hi to everybody. This is the kind of stuff I get on Chat-roulette. What are you doing on Chat-roulette? Do you know sign language? Tell us your favorite hobby in sign language.
What do you do about all the dicks on here? Like, do you see the dicks? Like, the dicks on the big screen? Like oh,
that's a good, valid question. That is a very valid question.
I'm gonna turn my volume on. I don't have my volume on. I'm gonna hear that. People. Like,
yeah, right.
I just want him just to, see what's what.
I get it. He's just on here. He's got me muted. I'm lightheaded. I'm laughing so hard right now. Let's let him get the audio squared away. Can you hear me yet? Oh my goodness. So you're live with my Facebook audience. I hope that's cool.
Well, that's fine, man. That's fine.
All right, good. Thank God. All right, but anyway, no, it's hilarious you asked me that question because, yeah, I do have to brave the dicks. I have to go through at least 30 different people jerking it before I find somebody like you, and I'm like, I got to put him on the TV because, yeah, you don't know what the hell I'm doing, but right, it's not the norm.
Not the norm at all. I knew as soon as I saw that car and you drinking a beer, I'm just like, this guy's gonna be great.
I'll try. But you know what's great about this, man, is I haven't hey, my stars. Did you see my stars come back?
It's pretty.
Isn't that, you know what? Let me ask you a question. Do you know what this car comes from?
No, sorry.
Oh, that's cool. No, that's cool. Well, next question, just to kind of gauge things like, how old are you?
I'm more than this many, but I'm younger than you.
I know that. I'm probably twice your age. I'm thinking maybe you're 16, 17.
Yeah, 16.
Bam. Did I hit it head on? 16?
Mm-hmm. 16.
Second time now. All right, so check it out. Now I'm 32 or 33. I'd have to do the math. Don't ask. But question, this car, no idea what it is, right? So let me tell you real quick what it is. It's the Tesla Roadster. Do you believe that they launched a car, exactly this car, into space on a rocket? Did you hear about that?
I read about that, yeah. I don't know. Like, I saw the car, doing the driving around the moon, but I don't know if that's was animated, because I'm kind of like a conspiracy theorist. I love Bigfoot.
You don't say. You're a conspiracy theorist. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna be fun. Maybe I won't have to get all the props out for a while. We can talk about some interesting conspiracy stuff just for about 10 minutes, and then I like to move on real quick. So, good question here. Next question. Do you believe we went to the moon in the 1960s? Yes or no?
Well, yeah, because we did a science project in 8th grade where was the time where you could see the flag on the moon or something. Yeah, but everyone's like, oh my gosh, you see the flag? But I was last in line. I didn't get to see it, sadly, because moon goes around in a circle.
It's okay. You probably didn't miss much. So, since that was kind of a weird experience in your childhood, would you like to be let in on a big secret? And I would like to help kind of prove my case in the next 5 minutes.
Okay.
What if I said that the moon landing was so fake, not only did it not happen, but they are lying to us about the moon landing, the pictures of Earth, the ISS, and what they're doing when they go outside and they're in space suits and stuff? What if I said all of that was all a lie? And I could show you something from every one of those things I just said. Would you be interested in hearing that real quick?
Yes.
All right, so check it out. Let me switch off to this TV screen while I go ahead and I'm going to take you off the TV while I get my stuff in my folder organized. But this is cool. So I'm going to show you cloned Photoshop clouds first. You ready? All right. I'm gonna play Weatherman for you real quick too. I like doing this. This is epic. So I'm gonna let you answer the question. Do you see anything wrong with these clouds here in the red squares? These two red squares?
Yeah, they're the same. And it's like, whoa, it's crazy. Like,
yeah. So same thing with the peach-colored squares and the yellow circles and the purple circles. If you take a minute, you can look and see that even this is my favorite one right here. This is very, very, very obvious. Let me zoom in on these. Yeah, you can see how, ouch, ouch. It's the same. So
I got an H.
It's cool. No, so like, yeah, these clouds are all the same. So this is supposed to be a picture from of Earth from space, but what we were told was that it was a high altitude plane that took strips of images of Earth and sewn them together and formed a ball shape. And then this was called the blue marble picture of Earth. I forget what year it was. But when you zoom in on the sucker, you got these Photoshop clouds. And you got to ask yourself, all right, well, why are we doing that? Why can't we just, send a satellite way out there, turn it around, take a picture, be done with it? Well, we can't. In fact, every single picture of Earth was done the same way or similar method. And you notice a lot of problems like this on those as well. So it's kind of interesting to find that out. I can show you, yeah, very interesting. So here's another thing. I mentioned space bubbles. Now, let me ask you a science question real quick. I'll put you back on the TV. So science question, here's a fun thing. If you have a vacuum chamber, all right, all it does is suck air out of it, when you turn it on. So you got a vacuum chamber and you stick a balloon in there with, very little air. You just have a, little neutral air in there and you tie it off and you stick it in there and you turn on the vacuum chamber. What's going to happen to the balloon? Is it going to blow up and expand and pop, or is it going to shrivel up like a tiny raisin and, get small? What's going to happen to that balloon? It's okay if you get this wrong. I got it wrong too. I mean, it's okay. To take the pressure off. I got it wrong.
I think because if it's going to suck, it's going to take the air out of it. But it wouldn't be a question if it was like that. So I think it would probably expand and pop.
Good. See, I got it wrong. I thought for some reason it was going to suck all the air out of the balloon and leave it to the outside of the chamber. I was wrong. It would take the balloon and expand and pop because the air inside the balloon's trying to get to the outer perimeter. So cool thing to think about. Well, what about, first of all, before we get on to space bubbles, this car they said was launched into space. You thought it was CGI, right? I think so too. And there's a lot of reasons why, but the tires, if this was really outer space, what we know is that this outer space is so strong, we can't even mimic it in a vacuum chamber. The vacuum chambers don't get nearly as strong as the vacuum of outer space. So the tires in the car, if there's any air in them, like the balloon, why am I still looking at tires right now? Why shouldn't they just explode? What you think?
I'm sorry, I turned you down. Give me a second. I'm going to grab my headphones.
Go ahead. Go get the headphones. I want you to absorb this because this is not even space bubbles yet. You see the chat. What do you guys think about this? It's working. Can't unsee a lot of these things. All right. So I was just going to say, can you hear me? You good? All right. So the tires on the car are like that balloon. If you put this car in outer space, these tires should be instantly exploded. It should just be ridiculous. Not to mention the temperature of outer space, and the car should probably melt. But nah, it's not going to get into that. I'm going to show you something that's on video, and it's bubbles in space. First of all, how do you get bubbles in space? Do you have any idea?
Well, there's no air, so
Remember, I'm trying to dismantle the moon landing. You still believe in the moon landing. So I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to show you a couple things that don't make any sense. So hopefully by the end of it, you're not going to believe anything they ever said, especially about the moon landing. All right. So bubbles in space. There's no water in space, right? I mean, space is air, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So watch this. Bubbles in outer space. Ready to dismantle your whole belief system about space right here. I gotta skip to about hold on, let me turn the thingy down. All right, I won't have to skip it. I'll just play from the beginning. So here's them in outer space. Look at the red circle up there. See all those bubbles popping through there? All right. Now I'm gonna let it play. There's another one. Bloop, bloop. Here's them underwater. Now they're in their spacesuit, right? And they're underwater. Now, why are they underwater? Well, they have a whole life-size replica of the space station under there that they train on. Oh, okay. They got scuba divers and stuff. They're underwater. All right. That's the actually the opposite of the outer space environment. Outer space is not going to put a pressure on your suit. It's going to be sucking a pressure and air off your suit. But let's not get into that. So they definitely are underwater practicing. Let's continue. Keep in mind, I know a little bit about green screen. So here's them in outer space. Here's some more bubbles. You can tell it's outer space because it's all black, right? Here's another bubble there. Was this outer space or underwater? Because it looks like I don't know. I can't tell. So here's outer space bubbles. Here's underwater, right? Bubbles, yeah. Oh, outer space bubbles. Here's the Earth coming up. Right, here's the Earth coming up. Oh, bubbles in outer space. Now, if you ask me, I would say, how do you get bubbles like this in spacewalk footage? Fake it underwater. Add a green screen. There's your bubbles. What do you think about that?
That's crazy.
Yeah. So we got bubbles in space. We got photoshopped clouds. There's a couple other things that I could show you. Like, how about if they were reusing the same cloud layer on, Wait, no. Are you a gamer? Are you a video gamer?
Yeah, you're video game. Kind of.
Kind of. Okay. Do you know what PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 is?
I never played on one before, but yeah, I guess.
Okay, never mind then. Never mind. We're gonna move on to just a different one. But so I have I have them actually taking. There's some clouds that were shown on one of these spinning Earths in space videos that they're reusing on several other illustrations of Earth and several other spinning Earths. So they're actually taking like the same cloud layer and reusing it from anywhere from 2015 to 2017. I could show you stuff like this. This is why I don't believe anything NASA says. So like, what do you believe? Why do you believe that NASA went to the moon? What did you see?
Well, I just saw the footage from the people working on the moon and all that, but I don't understand because I can now see what you're saying. Well, NASA's just a big cash grab. What do people that become astronauts do? They just become they don't really become millionaires. They become famous, but they don't really become millionaires, do they?
Oh man, you know how much NASA gets every day to do whatever they do, and in my opinion, fake space. How much? How much do you think they get every day? Just take a guess.
Lots.
Oh, yeah, just humor us. Take a guess, though. What do you think? Every day, how many? I'm going to say it's in the millions. How many millions a day?
I think at least 10 million, probably more.
52 or 53 million dollars a day.
It's enough to live off of.
Well, that's enough. I mean, imagine this. I'm no genius, but look, put $1 million a day into every state. We got 50-something states, right? Put $1 million into the states every day to feed the homeless, just for that one goal, just to feed the homeless, or to shelter the homeless, or to just, I don't know, switch it up at one new thing for every 7 days of the week. But you devote $1 million a day to it. Imagine the world. I don't know. I think that's a good idea. We won't see that. We get fake pictures of space. In return, I try to tell people like, look, there's the boot. Remember Neil Armstrong? Actually, first of all, look, here's the biggest thing. There's something called on YouTube. It's called a funny thing happened on the way to the moon. It's a 45-minute video, and if you think that they went to the moon, if you go type that in, you might want to write it down. A funny thing happened on the way to the moon. You'll It's about, I don't know, 30 minutes in. They show you how Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins were supposedly halfway to the moon. They had a camera looking out the window, and they were saying, "Hey, everybody, this is Earth, halfway to the moon. All right, bye." That's all they did. That's what our grandparents saw. And but the problem is that after they told everybody bye, the camera kept rolling, it kept recording, and they started taking stuff off the window. And when they finally got done, the whole cabin lit up with sunlight. It was super bright. And it went from looking like a tiny Earth planet in the blackness of space to a high altitude plane looking down at an ocean with cloud cover. See, what they were removing off the window was parts that would make it look like black and a crescent shape and a circle planet. And when they removed it, it was, everything started filling up, and they faked it. They faked halfway to the moon. They also, like the boot print that was on the moon that we have a picture of, the boot print in the dust doesn't match the same boot print of the astronaut spacesuit in the museum. Like stuff like this, once you kind of find out over time, you're like, whoa, wait a second. The moon rocks came out to be petrified wood. They weren't real moon rocks. They were just petrified wood. The scientists got a hold of them from a museum and did tests. It's disgusting, Just a couple of things. I don't want to overload your mind, but listen, if you want to look more into this, I'm going to show you my main channel, and I'd like you to entertain your mind with an idea of what if it's more than the Earth. What if it's more than the moon landing and space being fake? What if the whole planet's size and shape was being faked? Like, check this out. I run a channel. It's called The Horry Sheet Show on YouTube. And
type that in.
check it out. It's the words in yellow. Yeah, the words in yellow, The Horry Sheet Show. Go ahead, sub up and watch some of the stuff that I do. Right now, I'm live with, let's see how many people are on live right now with us. But they like what I do because I drop a lot of facts like this. There's 40 people on my channel, on that one channel. And there's also another channel that I'm live on. I'm actually live on several. But it's really fun what I do. I try to, get people's opinions. I try to drop facts. And I know that you have heard a lot about space because everyone has, but no one is talking about all the problems and all the facts not adding up. So that's what I'm here to bring to the table. That's what I'm here telling you. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense. I hope you look into it.
Yeah, definitely will after this.
Definitely will. I like that. So yeah, go ahead and hit the sub button and all that. But let me see what else I can tell. Let me ask the chat. Is there anything else I should let them know to go research before we let them go? Everybody's saying Horry laying the smack down. No, it's called the Flatsmack because what if the Earth was not a ball in space, brother? What if the Earth was actually flat? Because there's science experiments stating, like showing and proving that Earth doesn't rotate. Like we could shoot a cannon or a bullet or whatever up in the air, comes right back down. There's no scientific evidence that the Earth rotates. Thanks for that sub. But it's kind of like they pushed those experiments under the rug that proved Earth doesn't rotate, and they replaced it with Einstein's theory of relativity and stuff like that, which when you get down to it, if you are a conspiracy theorist, you know what secret societies are?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All
right. So these secret societies, what if I said they infiltrated mainstream science? And they have us believing a heliocentric or everything revolving around the sun theory, when in fact everything revolves around us. They took religion and they threw religion away. Not that I'm a religious person, but this flat Earth thing is actually in the Bible a whole lot, bad. So there's a whole lot of Christian people that are in it, but I'm not even like part of that. Like I appreciate that and the facts they bring, but the actual measurable scientific experiments that you can do, like for instance, laser experiments, show that we could see stuff way too far away that we shouldn't be able to see if there was like curvature. Like we shouldn't be able to see something here on a ball if it's over here, but we can. We were actually looking through the Earth. Like, I don't know. It's interesting. Check it out. But thanks for being open-minded. Anything you want to say? Give a shout out.
Don't tell my teacher I'm on here because he will go throw another 20-minute tantrum about how the Earth is not flat.
Ah!
Oh my gosh! One of the kids in our class said that the Earth was flat, and he spent the entire class period telling us how the Earth was not flat. and it was funny.
Tell him I'll guest him on the Horry Sheet Show, and we'll have a panel of A-listers that would love to help your teacher talk about his stuff. I would tell him you met a flat earther that's really big in the flat Earth community, and you don't have to tell him you met him on Chat-roulette because I know where that's gonna go. But just be like, hey, drop me a message. You got my YouTube channel. You can hit the little send message button. You'll figure out how to do it. And if tell him you got somebody that wants to debate you, and we'll basically flat Earth bear trap him. And it's not to make him look like a fool. It's just to really spread some truth, see what a teacher has to say. Because listen, there's people coming out from NASA saying that they're flat earthers, okay? There's pilots, there's surveyors, there's engineers, there's people that work with AutoCAD, and there's people that have made videos for the American History Channel because, like, they need pictures of satellites in outer space, but the satellites aren't actually in outer space, so we had to fake that. And we have people that have worked with people like that to fake space. It gets pretty bad. Imagine if you had 3 years of research onto all the little things I've been telling you about, but it just got deeper and deeper as you went. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of disgusting how bad they fooled us, man. And so I hope you look into it. But thanks for taking the red pill tonight.
No problem.
Have a good night, man.
You too.
Bye. Bye, baby. It's funny, man. I like that. Oh, yes. It doesn't get any better than that, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Bob. He looks like Horry flat smacked him into a coma. Thanks, Bob. Oh, woo. I'm going to give myself a pat on the back because you know what? That was fun. That was the kind of flat smacking that I hope to do all night long. You can't unsee that. I just went through everything there, and goodness. I think the next one I'm going to talk about is the wires, the wires that are on top or above the astronauts' like helmet and stuff when they're on the moon. They're hopping around the moon. They have the little sparkles. I'm going to get somebody that understands that, and I'm going to talk about the Cassini video where the satellite goes through Cassini's rings. Satellite goes through Saturn's rings, and I'm going to ask somebody if they think it's PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 graphics. So I'm going to do that next. Don't let me forget. Those are my two. I'm asking you guys in the chat to like make a note for me because I'm gonna forget that in a minute. What'd you guys think about that? That was good, huh? Cheers, Horry, says Amanda Fe. Thanks, Amanda. I haven't seen you here before, huh? Or is my memory just that terrible? Mikey D, how's it going? Indio 007, that was fantastic. Thank you. Nice work, so smooth, says Dirty Gringo. Jose Meza, someone will not sleep tonight. Yes. Dominic Macog, what's up, man? How's it going? That was awesome. Fred Carr says LOL. Yep. Let's flat smack the teacher. That's what I said, Indio. Oh, I hope we flat smack the teacher. Oh, goodness. I'll be so excited if we flat smack a teacher on my show. But I need help. I can't. No, there's no way. Just because my memory is absolute garbage. If you threw out a date, I'd be like, bleh. No. So it's not going to happen. But I need to get somebody else on my side, maybe one or two people, and we could just talk. And it's really not just, we're not going to like attack them. We're not going to be like, ah. We're just going to be like, hey, what about A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, what about that? So see what happens. Lord Semboro, how's it going? Got the thumbs up from you. Thank you, buddy, man. Hey, Robbie, great job. Hey, you saw that, man? That was a good one. That was a really good one. And I'm risking it for you guys. I'm not only braving it, I'm braving the harsh conditions of Chat-roulette, but I'm on my main channel, and I'm risking it because if I don't get ready to hit the trigger off the chat, it can get nasty for you guys. So be careful. Viewer discretion is advised. So here we go. Back to the Tesla. And like I said, I'm going to hit them with the wires sparkling and the Saturn Cassini footage. So let's hope we get a gamer let's put that out there. All right, I'm gonna hit start. You guys ready for this? Oh wait, what's Facebook saying? I haven't read the Facebook chat. I gotta get about 20 seconds before I can start. He did it, smacked. Yeah, he did it. Smacked the shit out of him, says David Napier. It was amazing. Kid was very receptive, planted a seed and created a truther. I may just have. He was already a conspiracy person, eh? Victoria, how's it going? Brian Wright, what's up? Yeah, that was good stuff. Tommy Rogers, nice Horry. Thanks, man. Hey, you guys share the link, please. Share the link. We're gonna do another one. Please share the link. Any flat Earth group that you're in, your favorite one. Boom, do it. Share it with a friend. This is real funny for people to watch, but it's effective to see people like him react to the content. And if people aren't necessarily flat earthers, they'll look at other people reacting and see that they don't have to feel so strange about being receptive to this content, because, I mean, it's truth. I don't know, but it also helps people hop on one side of the fence, or from one side of the fence to the other, or if they're on the fence, it helps them see that they're not crazy either for considering some of these things, because, man, space bubbles? Tell me, please, help me debunk space bubbles. Jeez. All right, hit start. Here we go. Another one coming up. All right. Boop. Here we go. Hey, how's it going? Nope. They didn't want any part of it. See, we got lucky tonight. We got that one guy that was like, boom, good chat right off the bat. Now I have a whole lot of wangs to brave. That's just the karma of it. Hey, what's going on? Nope. Skipped. Hey, what's up? Nope. They skipped me. Nope, that's a bot. What you got over there? It's so shiny. Hold on, let me get my magnifying glass. Let me get a better look at that thing. Oh, there we go. What is that? I'm still having a whole lot of trouble seeing it. Hey, you know what? Let's skip down to brass tacks here. Are you about ready to, or am I wasting my time? Jesus, he's just going faster. God. Fucking creeps, I swear to God. I'm not kidding. He was gonna, if I didn't skip. I hope to creep him out before they get to that point, but man, some people are, I don't know, maybe, Jesus. Next. Here we go. We'll get back in character here. Connecting to partner. Greetings. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I have such an echo.
Yeah, but like, what's going on?
Fairly quiet night. How are you?
The fuck? I'm pretty bad actually.
Tell me more.
My cat died. That I'm kind of sad about that.
Sorry to hear
really,
that.
yeah. mean, shit happens. I had her since I was 2 years old. She had cancer. I had to put her down. And I'm fucking 6,000 miles away from home, so I wasn't there.
Oh.
Yeah. It's kind of rough. So I was like, oh, let me go on Chat-roulette and see what I can find. Well, I found a man in a car in space. So.
Well, you know, you also found a sort of a spiritual healer as well.
Thanks, man.
Well, I do Reiki. I do Reiki. I do out of body travel, and I talk about the biggest secrets of the world and government conspiracies. So
I don't know if I'm feeling the government conspiracies, but I'll take you on a rain check for that one.
That's cool. But just know this: animal karma. You probably gave that cat a wonderful life, right?
Yeah, the vet actually said she wouldn't make it past like kitten stage because we found her at 2 weeks old, and he was like, "There's no way she's gonna survive." Well, she did, and she lived a good life.
You see, that's what you were there to do for that cat. All right, so don't beat yourself up over it. Life happens, and maybe it would have affected you a lot more if you were right there next to it. Maybe the distance had to like ease the blow or something of that sort. You never know why the universe kind of does things the way it does, or why things happen for a reason. But everything happens for a reason, and I love trying to figure out what we can learn from every little thing that happens to us, how we can learn and how we can grow from it. So don't beat yourself up over it. Don't harbor any guilt. And if there's any guilt to harbor, if you're feeling like you're beating yourself up, listen, the power of forgiveness is an amazing thing. So forgive yourself for any of that guilt, and you'll be well on your way. All right?
Hey, man. It actually kind of helps. Like, the fuck? How am I finding, like, someone on Chat-roulette who's actually like, thanks, bro.
Hey, would you like to tell everybody hi on my YouTube audience? I could put you on the TV and you can say hi or not. It's not. I'm not really. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I'm here with about 50 people, and you can just tell everybody, hey, you've been with the Horry Sheet Show on YouTube.
Hey, I'm on some show. I am in the fucking military. Now I'm on some shows. All right, bet.
Awesome. Cool. I know you're not into conspiracy theories, but listen, I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to drop a big bomb, and you might think it's crazy, but check out, look, here's the channel. The Horry Sheet Show is spelled like this in case you want to ever write it down. But the yellow letters on the desk is what it is, the Horry Sheet Show. And,
the Horry Sheet Show?
Yeah.
I'm going to look you up now.
Look it up. But I'm actually a believer in the flat earth theory. All right? I know it sounds crazy, but you don't want to hear about it, and I don't want to give you all that spiel because, you know.
No, I want to hear your reasoning behind this.
You do? All right. So here we go. Let me ask you where you want to start, because I can show you right now via my backdrop and everything like that they're photoshopping clouds of Earth. They're actually copy and pasting clouds on pictures of Earth. We don't have a real picture of a satellite looking at Earth any kind of way you look at it. It's kind of terrible. I could show you space bubbles. I can show you.
Show me everything.
I'm letting you pick because there's like a plethora of things I can show you from it. What sounds most fascinating or ridiculous to you? Because
the fake copy and paste clouds.
All right, here we go. So here it is. Let me pull up the picture real quick, and I'm already on it. So let me place Weatherman for you. What's crazy about these red squares and the clouds in the middle of the red squares?
They look exactly the same.
That's a problem, right? Well, here's what we know about this picture. It was taken from high altitude planes with a high altitude plane camera that had like a sophisticated system of cameras, and it looked down at the Earth, and we strung these images. What it amounted to be was strips of Earth that we sewed together to make a ball-shaped picture of Earth, first of all, and these Photoshop clouds had to, I don't know, assist in helping us put it all together? What? Why? Here's my question is, every single picture of Earth was kind of done this way, first of all. Why don't we have a picture of Earth from outer space that we don't have to screw with? It's 2018. But you can look it up. It's factual. Every image of Earth is a composite image, which means that they had to Photoshop it one way or another to make it look the way it did. Bottom line.
Oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm. And also, they get it so bad that some of the continents, one picture of Earth, the continent of America it's like this huge, and then another picture of Earth with the ball Earth being the same size still, America's like this tiny. So, I mean, I could show you that too. That's actually a good one. I don't actually show it in my folder because it's hard to find. But I think it's really a good one. I need to put it in my folder anyway. So let me see. See if I can find it really quickly for you. But if not, I will move on to like space bubbles, because space bubbles is another thing, man. Like, let me ask you a basic science question while I look this up. You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. So, if you had a vacuum chamber and you stuck a balloon in it with very, very little air, almost no air, and you tied it off, and you turned on the vacuum chamber, what would happen to that balloon in there? Would it expand and blow up and pop, or would it shrink and shrivel like a tiny little raisin, get smaller? What do you think?
I would say smaller.
Oh, see, that's the same mistake I made, but guess what? We were wrong. That thing actually will expand, believe it or not, and frickin' take up the circumference of the vacuum chamber until the balloon pops. So it would blow up. The balloon would blow up in there. And I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, wow, no way. So, I was in the Tesla a minute ago. Think about this car real quick. The tires in this car have some kind of air in them, whether they're blown up all the way max PSI or not. But if the same concept applies to the tires, which this is the vacuum of space, it's a vacuum of space, just like the vacuum chamber. But it's way stronger than any vacuum chamber we could ever create. Vacuum of space is like way stronger. Do you know what this car comes from, by the way? Let me back up.
Is it Tesla?
Yeah. You saw that? Now apply the science I just told you, and how the hell are we going to have the tires on this car? Why are they not exploding like the balloon?
You're kind of fucking my head. I've been working for 14 hours today.
Oh wait, I don't mean to give you nightmares, but you see this damn stormtrooper back here? Yeah. This guy, listen, this guy's been egging my car. I just got the latest military grade hyper-powered super barrel gun, and I'm gonna do a little crank right here. I'm gonna take care of this guy. I'm sorry we're gonna witness the death of a stormtrooper right now, but screw this guy. He's egging the car every damn night. Get in. Bye-bye. Thank you. Sorry.
That was a Gout 12.
That was Oh, space bubble. Hey.
Shoot it.
Listen, I'm gonna leave you with space bubbles. I don't want to blow your mind, but shoot it right, yeah. But listen, the space bubbles thing I want to show you, because this is the last thing that's gonna kind of make you really think about anything space. All right, ready? I got it on the TV already here, but so the beginning of this is what's that? Did you say something?
No, I didn't say anything.
Okay, so check this out. This red bubble right here. This red circle. Look at the bubble in there. A couple of bubbles. Bloop, bloop. Here's a couple more. This is them supposedly in outer space. But then this is them where they practice in underwater swimming pools with a life-size replica of the space station underwater. So keep that in mind. This is where they practice. And the video goes back and forth between underwater and space. And while you're watching this, and you're seeing space bubbles in outer space, you gotta ask yourself, well, if they were training underwater and they just add a damn green screen under there. Look, here's underwater, there you go, and here's outer space. Look at the bubbles. Underwater, look at the bubbles. It could look the same. Well, if they're underwater, just add a green screen, and that's how you can get split. There's Earth. You saw that? So if you ask a green screen artist like myself, look, there's a side-by-side comparison. Underwater versus outer space. They look the same. Watch. I'm going to hit play. Ready? So, I don't know, man. I have a problem with this. I've watched this live. I've watched them do their spacewalk live with their astronaut suit on. They sit there and just screw in a screw for like 2 hours. I'm not even kidding you. They're just screwing a screw for 2 hours. And you see bubbles like this, left and right. And blow your mind.
Yeah, I'm fucked in the head right now.
Thanks for being so damn open-minded, man. This is what I did. The last guy was just like that, bro. He was like, But he was half our age, man. You're closer to my age. I'm 33. You're probably in your mid-20s, late 20s almost.
I'm 19.
Oh shit! So you're only 4 years older than him. All right, I had put you at your 22, man. 23. Cool, good stuff,
I look a lot older.
I'm
surprised the last person you got on here wasn't beating his meat.
I had to go through about 20 beaters before but he was the first one, actually. I got lucky as hell. He was the first cool guy, and then 20 beaters, and then you. But I'm too dumb. Double thumbs up. This stream has been great, and people like you really, this is what I'm here for, man. I'm spreading the truth. I'm trying to save the world. As crazy as it might sound, I know you're not a conspiracy theorist, but look, 3 years of research.
No, I am a conspiracy theorist. I can choose which ones I believe and which ones I don't.
I know it sounds crazy, man, but look into this, bro. Look at my channel. Look at my past videos.
I'm already subscribing to you now.
Hey, call in sometime. Tell us, ask us some questions later on, especially when I have an open panel. You can join an open panel. Send me an email. If you want to hop in, I'll get you with the best people that can answer these questions, because, look, 3 years later, it's still flat, but I had a whole lot of questions to ask. I had to do 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day of research for the first eight months before I even believed in it one way or the other. I mean, it took that much. And nobody's going to do that. 8 hours a day of flat earth research, 20 hours a day. I was binging. You gotta be dedicated. Thanks. Thanks for the sub.
I'm going to subscribe right now, too.
Kokoi did. At least thanks, Kokoi.
Watch that. Edward Zubchinski just followed you.
Awesome. Awesome, man. Hey, thanks for being so open-minded, and I hope we talk again, because this is what I'm here for. People like you to kind of plant some seeds with, and you can't unsee this truth, man. You just do your own research, right?
Yeah. All right, man. It was nice talking. I was responding in the chat, too, to all your viewers. I am Edward Zubchinski. Y'all can follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, go ahead. Plug your stuff. Go ahead. Say it again. Plug your stuff.
Here, I'll type it in the chat. If y'all want to follow me, your boy is in the Marines. So you can follow me on Instagram. I'll follow you back. So
say it one more time, because it cut out. Your Instagram is what again?
Call me Zubs. I also just put it in the chat.
There you go. I just wanted everybody to hear it, because they're trying to censor us, man. They cut you out. I'm just letting you know. Take care, man. It's been fun.
All right, no problem, dude. Nice meeting you.
Peace. Same. That's it, guys. That's it, man. That's what I'm here for. That's what Horry's doing. That's what I'm here for. Subs. Good stuff, man. Yep. Everybody sub him up. Go check him out on Instagram. I'm gonna end this stream here, and I'm gonna start it back again with a "you now" tag, because I didn't even drink half a beer, and we had a fantastic set of streams. We planted some awesome truth bombs, and it was fun. Had some cool people. But I want to go ahead and change the tag over and just do a different stream. Yeah. That's what it is. It's the hour mark. I want to keep it short. Everything in my gut is telling me to end it here. But I want to tell everybody hi in the chat and get ready for the next one. It's going to pop right back on. With a different tag, just to keep it all organized. Wingnut, right? Because bubbles do that. What? Bubbles going 100 different directions. It's just terrible. Yeah, the bubbles in space. They're trying to say it's. Oh wow! What a coincidence that they happen to catch all these particles flying off right when the astronauts are recording their stuff. But no, there's no way to look at that and tell me that's crap coming off the ISS. U.S. Marines, peace through superior firepower. Globebusters. Wingnut, right? Yep. Bubbles. All right, guys. I hate to end it because everybody's still watching, but I gotta keep it up, keep it organized. So let me end it here. Pop up the new things. It'll probably take me about 10 minutes. In fact, yeah, it'll take me 15 minutes. It'll take me 5 minutes to do the thumbnail switching, and then it'll take me 10 minutes to launch. So 15-minute interval, and go grab a little bite to eat. I suggest you grab a tea, do what you got to do, but it's been fun. And let me tell you what YouNow is before I go. It's a platform where I'll find people that have a whole lot more people. So if we just flat smacked 2 people just now, and that was fun, and that was random, and that was mysterious, and that was kind of goofy because I got the pop gun out and was like, But now is a whole lot more effective. I can talk to people, and the bare minimum I go with is 20 people in the chat. So that's me talking to 20 people like I did just now. And that's my minimum. Sometimes I get people that I have 100 or 100 more, 100 plus people in the chat. So that's where it's at, guys. I can also go to like places like Camfrog too and do my own stream there, but I haven't built my audience up there yet. I mean, there's so many places on the web you can go to build an audience just to get truth out there. Well, that's a good time to end it, but you guys take care. Much love. And, I'm here to wake people up. Give me about 15, 20 minutes and join me again. I'll be up for a while. I'll actually be up for several hours. So peace out, guys.